typically when you have an overtime defeat, you go into tonight with 5 in a row, you extend the point streak to 6. But overall, you did show that resiliency that we've seen down the stretch the past 2 weeks. So talk about how much of an encouraging sign, even though you didn't get 2 points, to see the come from behind.
Yeah, I mean, we've been on a roll here the past couple games, and it's good to get that point, but it also hurts pretty bad when you don't get that second one and how it happened. But I think we're kind of on a roll right now, and we got a lot of hockey to be played so far, and tomorrow's the next step.
It seemed in the offensive zone, real estate, shooting lanes, they were tough to come by in the early stages, more so than the third. And is that what you saw there in the third period goal?
Yeah, I mean, they defend well, and a lot of teams in this league defend from the net out, so you got to get in, you got to penetrate the middle, and I think that power play really helped us and get some movement, and we didn't have our legs today, but we'll take the point.
Very rarely you go into a game against an opponent that's bottom in both the PK and the power play in the entire league. Is there any kind of mental, psychological, you think, difference when you have that going into tonight?
I think as a power play unit, I think you want to take advantage. I mean, I think those numbers don't lie over the course of the year, and I think as a power play, we definitely talked about just making sure that we were out working them and getting pucks to the net, and I think we did that towards the end. I don't think we did it at the beginning, but it's nice to get 1 point out of it and regroup. These 3-3s are pretty tough at this time of the year, so it's good to just get one and maybe get 5 out of 6 on the weekend, and we'll be good.
Tomorrow you have the opportunity to end the month the same way that you started the month, and that's a game in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, against your rivals. Do you feel like when you've put together a stretch like this, now points in 6 straight, that it's almost a measuring stick type game to show your progression the previous few weeks against an opponent like Wilkes-Barre?
Yeah, I mean, they're a great team, and I feel like the past 3 years here we've been just playing them every other game, and no, it'll be good, and I think that these are games that we obviously need to win here, and we need to come in tomorrow and come in with a good effort and leave it all out there.
So in that third period, you guys work your tails off to get it back to 2-2, and then they go right back down and score kind of that fluky goal at the other end. What was the message among the players to try and get yourselves back into it?
Yeah, I think on the bench, we have a great leadership group, and I think it was just, hey boys, let's keep going, and we ended up getting a call there, and next thing you know, it's in the net. I think we have a lot of good leaders and a lot of guys that have played together for a long time that know how the game goes, and I think we handled that really well.
Coach Band mentioned that you guys need roughly 85 points or so to make the playoffs. Is that something you and the rest of the team think about on a daily basis or even consider coming into games or practices?
I mean, yeah, I think, for all of us, it's never good to go home April 15th. And I know a lot of guys in that room have never gone home April 15th, have always made the playoffs. So there's a lot of character in that room, and there's a lot of guys that care. We have the board up in the room where we are in the standings. Everybody knows, and I think it's one game at a time. But I think we really kind of put the foot on the gas here past couple weeks, and we just got to keep it going.
It seemed like tonight too, like a lot of the goals and everything, went really back and forth. If you could kind of talk about just the emotions of being in a game like that, where things are back and forth like that, going to overtime, and just how it felt kind of playing tonight. Obviously, a lot of things didn't go your way, but you fought through it, and it ended up being a game where you could grab a point.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a game of hockey. It can change so fast, and a fluke goal there, and next thing you know, you're down 2 or up 2, or it could go either way. It could go a positive way or a negative way real quick, and I think it's just controlling like those momentum swings in a game where 2 or 3 things go bad, and you just got to stop it at 2 or 3. It can't be 4 or 5, and I think we did that tonight.
Good. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Quite the audience tonight,
Yeah,
eh?
it's a